What it do, what it do, what it do. Come on, y'all. Come on, join this mook so I can get the video started. Dang, what the rest of y'all at? Ali, it's 0:31. I don't know whoever that one person is that's in here, but you need to say something, cuz. Let's see. What the hell? Let's see. Place it like that. So my plate can go over there. I'm gonna have to wait on some more of y'all to join because I really do not feel like repeating myself. So, yeah. I think we're just gonna hold out on talking about the motor and stuff right now. Tell some more of y'all join. Other than that, though, I'm about to start painting. Tell some more people join. That one person that saw my video, could you at least say something? Instead of just sitting here, because it's kind of weird. Then we're also be doing some wiring today also. Let's see, it's about, what, 4:32? We're going to do some wiring today. Today's a good day to do it. Yep, I feel like doing some wiring today. Alright, now I guess I'm gonna just have to stay like this. Hold on. What it do, what it do. I see we got 2 people in this mook. What's going on, LS? The Gbody movement, brother. That's what's going on. The Gbody movement. Cause we gotta keep that Gbody train rolling, brother. You know what I'm saying? We're the only Gbodies out here in the game. About to lay some of that paint down on his mook. I mean, it's not ugly, but I just want something a little bit better looking on there. Yep, I can already tell where this is going. I don't like that. You still up, fellas? That should work. What's going on? Whoever that other person is that's in here besides LS. What's going on, OC? Gotta lay some of that little old wet down there before I lay my radiator in here. The hell is wrong with this can? This can has some mental problems, y'all. Yep, this can has some mental problems. So we can't use that one. Might have to touch the motor or something a little bit too. Stop from getting in your way. I'm trying to get this kind of done here. And we're gonna also unhook the sway bar for a short time until we come back from the track. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that this video or not, but I'm gonna have to unhook that sway bar also, cause that sway bar is gonna be useless. So we'll have to unhook that also. So Also got some more Gbody goodies. I said I got both my car spacers. So I got the 2-inch and I got my 1/2-inch spacer. Both of them brand spanking new. Got both of them. And then of course I got my nitrous plate system I'm gonna be using. And then we unravel it, and then I gotta get some longer studs. Well, I have ordered them. I'm just waiting on slow UPS to deliver the mooks. So it's pretty much all we waiting on is UPS to go ahead and get their act together. So I think I got something else to show y'all. Cat Loco came. Oh my god. Ain't that a surprise? Thought Cat was dead. Got my nitrous controller. Been waiting on this. Finally got that in here. I'm gonna take that outside and put it inside the car in this video, I guess. Since I got it, might as well put it on there. So, I wanted everything on my car to be controlled by a computer. Everything electronically controlled is what I wanted. So, that's kind of what I'm trying to do, make the change to that. So that's why I go buy a NOS nitrous controller, because that one has that little digital handheld control deal. I want that. I wanted everything to be all electronically controlled. So yeah. So yeah. And then I'm currently on the hunt for some headers, some more headers. I have my headers that I ordered, the $600 ones, but I don't want to put them on until I get my full exhaust system. So I'm gonna have to buy some cheap old shorty headers or something. Time being. My door panels about to fucking break. So we about to do a little wiring with me. Get this on. What y'all been up to though? Set that over there. And we're gonna tackle some more wiring today. So yeah, figure out where we're gonna mount this nitrous control at. I already got my MSD ignition mounted up in here. So this is the wire to control it with right here. Hooks up to the computer. And if I want a data log, I just pull this out and then I can shut this and then just have the computer sitting on the floor or on the seat. I'm gonna probably take this seat out whenever we go to the track, and then I'll put it back in after the track session. So, but let me see, I don't think y'all can see up under there. Some of that. But let's see, I don't think y'all can see up under there. My MSD ignition up under there. So that's all mounted up. And so I'm thinking what we might do is pull this panel out right here, maybe, and then sit this either inside of there, or we just gonna mount it right there on the side. I haven't fully decided. I'm thinking about mounting it right there on the side, maybe a little bit farther up, something like that, and then drilling the hole and running the wires through there. That's what I'm really thinking about. So let me go grab a Phillips. Yeah, we can actually get started on that. Yeah, I gotta reorganize my toolbox. Really been worried about organizing it right now. Now I need to go get a little bit more tools that I need. I need to go pick up a couple of more tools. Trying to get some snap-on or something like that, but you know, tools are tools, but it'd be nice to have some. Let's see. What could we do? I'm trying to think what they had. Here go this one. I had another special one that I had got. That is over here somewhere. Wherever that is. Let's set that down there. Let's see. I don't see it, y'all. I don't see it. The one I'm looking for specifically, I don't see it. Let's see, where you at? I might have to go run inside real quickly, y'all out here. Here it is. Alright, so let me see where I'm gonna sit y'all at while I'm over here. Trying to do some wiring. I can get to see some of my tricks on how I hide stuff up in here. So, LS, what else do you plan on doing with the Gbody besides a little cam in it? This place almost out of here. It's a lot of work just to get this out of here. And then I got my nitrous lines ran behind here too. So there we go. Alright, that's up out of there. And then y'all see the how they ran it from the factory. Sitting right here. This is the old controls for the car. All that quadrijet BS. But probably pull all that out later. So my plan is to take some screws and let's set this back right here. Take some screws and either do it right there or like do it right here. I haven't really decided. And I'm thinking about moving the MSD ignition from up there in the dash and sitting it right here on the side. I ain't really decided on that yet. So I'm gonna kind of sit this back right here and see how I like that idea. If I like it, then that's what I'm gonna do. If I don't like it and I hate it, I'm not gonna do it. Let's see. Kinda fucking hate putting this in here already. That'll work. I think that'll work. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we might keep the MSD ignition up there and then just sit this right here on the side, mount it all up. Or let's see, we sit that right there and then sit that right there towards the back. And then we mount the MSD ignition right here. Now we're just gonna mount this right here. Just gonna mount that right there in that corner. So since I chose a different route on mounting miss the ignition. We can mount that whatchamacallit them up using them bolts and stuff. If I could ever find them. Here they go. So this is what we're gonna use to mount it all up with. Alright, so got some extra leftover screws and stuff. So that's what we're gonna use. So we're gonna use 2 of these self-tapping screws to mount them all up. And that's how we're gonna do it, pretty much. So I'm gonna sit y'all somewhere and get started on this mount. Sit y'all right here, actually. And yeah, cat nitrous. Nitrous is the way that we are going. What kind of training you been in? If you don't mind me asking. Okay. Let's clean all these wires up like I normally do. What is LS doing? I think LS not trying to get caught. Let's see, it's what, 4:53. I think he is about to leave work. LS was trying to blow the guts out that rivy this morning. LS was running that rivy this morning hard. And I hate whenever them bugs come out here around this time. It's not even them bugs, I guess they mosquitoes or whatever. Should be fine. Should be fine. Alrighty. So we're gonna take all this apart and run all this on the inside of the car. I mean, not on the inside, but behind here. And they had these little holes on here from the factory. Yeah, I hate working with mosquitoes. They always in the way. Like, it's 3 million of them inside, like right now, flying around. I think I might need to take this inside the house. That's exactly what I'm about to do. Take this in the house. Take We'll take all this in the house. This. I'm gonna just sit y'all down here for a minute because I need to go take a whole bunch of this crap inside the house. Mosquito, something else to work with. So I need this flathead. Matter of fact, that's what we gonna do. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. Let's do that. All this let's see. That should be fine. Hey, I don't know if any of y'all ever tried these, but these new stuff like soldering deals or whatever. And these, I don't know how I feel about them. They don't really do like I feel like they're supposed to. You gotta heat them up, then you gotta crimp them. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Once they like harden up for like a minute or two, they alright, but you gotta heat these things up, then you gotta like crimp them down with some nose pliers. So they took a hot little minute to like kind of settle in, but once they do, I mean, they pretty decent, but I would not recommend them point blank, period. Unless you really had a time to be sitting there heating them up and crimping them in with some nose pliers. Would not recommend. Now maybe I just need to use them on a different job or whatever, but for what I use them for, nah, I ain't gonna use them no more. Alright, still we got some of that, and then we need to grab some electrical tape and my I need to grab my nitrous box. Then we're gonna mount the solenoid in here. I mean not solenoid but relay. You know? And got my relay. Put my relay in now. We're gonna take all this inside the house and do this. And let's grab some electrical tape. I think that's all we really need. We're gonna do a nice clean install. They do pretty good. They comfortable. But the seats that's really gonna be comfortable after they get out of upholstery are these bench seats inside this car. Them moves gonna be comfortable. Just wait, bro. Just wait. His car is gonna be probably like the more street car out of both of ours. It's gonna look a little bit cleaner. Yeah, that'd go nice inside of a Chevelle. And I need to get a harness bar to go back there so I can put some harnesses in there whenever. But for right now, they on the lap belt. I got some shoulder straps to go in there. Just gonna put them in there. It's too much work. Especially for right now, what I'm trying to do. Alright, so we back inside the crib. We can kind of work on this a little bit better. Oh, shit, that hurt. We can kind of work on this a little bit better. Let's see here. We got a relay. We got this thing mounted up on the outside. Still got some old screws, nuts, and bolts or whatever. In case when we do need them. We got some wire. We got some connectors. Then we got the USB hookup for them. And then I thought I had put some zip ties in, but apparently I didn't. So we're gonna attack that differently, I guess. Actually, I did get some zip ties. Alright. So, first thing first. I don't like how this is looking. I'll run these inside of here and then I'm gonna do all that, I think. Because I don't really like how that's looking. So, let me find the end of it. Take that off. Let's push this to the side. It's a little bit easier to work with. So we're gonna try to find the end of it, wherever it is. Just usually like one of the hardest things to find whenever somebody else do it. LS said we back freedom. Bruh. Oh, there you go. Damn, how much fucking tape the nigga need on here? God, that's a lot of tape, bruh. God damn, making sure that shit was not coming back loose. Alright, so that's off of there. And then these are all like extra little wires or whatever. So I'm gonna figure out, do I need any of these or not? If so, I'm gonna hook them up. If not, I'm gonna ravel them back up. These are a lot of wires. So. Look at all these wires. So many wires. Alright, so we're gonna try to make this quick on how to do it. And then I think it's another ground in here if I'm not mistaken. So let's grab the diagram from that. I'm not seeing my wiring diagram for whatever reason. Yep, some negative shit. So we just gonna pull them up on the laptop. I'm gonna pull up the diagrams on the laptop. In the meantime, in between time, we're gonna work on this. Getting the main stuff hooked up, which is the power, the ground, and the action wire that need to be on here. So all we're gonna do for that, we're gonna run these through here. Through right there, that little portal. What I was gonna do is just drill a hole, but that ain't really make too much sense saying that these vents is already down here. So I'm gonna run through the little vents down there. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, if this is a race car, I wouldn't even worry about this. I'll mount this mook on the dash and go with it. So let's run that through there. Pull it all the way through, just like so. And then the blue and then the black. And all these have to be hooked up. I believe. I don't think the blue one got to be hooked up, but all the other ones have to go with like the red and the black, which is the ground. And then put this through here. Put on through there like that. Just like that. And then I probably need to get some sort of like block ground to go on here. I'll probably do that a little bit later, but for right now, this should work just fine. Sorry though. See somebody else join here. Alright, so we're gonna stick them through that little small hole right there. We're gonna stick them right through here. Nah, she in there like somewhere. Just like that. And we're gonna try to stick the blue one through that same hole, if at all possible. And then obviously we got a little car show playing in the back. Hopefully YouTube's punk ass don't copyright my video. Yeah, man, we should all be outside doing something. See, that should work. That should work. And then I think we just gonna run this one. These ground wires. I'm gonna have to open up this hole right here. This little slit. Damn, my hands look dusty as hell on the camera. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up this hole right here and try to run that ground wire through the if I can, which should not be too hard. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Y'all niggas over here talking about dinner and shit. What y'all niggas gonna cook? And I already ate me some dinner. I ate me a black dinner, some fried chicken, some jambalaya, and some rolls with some red beans and rice. Cut this back out. Just like that. Make tacos. Tacos are way better. I wish my grandma was here to make me some tacos. Or my mama. I don't know if I ever told y'all, but I'm part Puerto Rican, so yeah. Alright, now we got both of them through the hole. I'm gonna try to push them on over there with that red wire if I can. If not, it's fine. There we go. Both of them on over there. Puerto Rican and Mexican are basically the same, but if we being technical, I'm Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican and Mexican are like almost the same descent, pretty much. So sometimes I say Mexican, sometimes I say Puerto Rican. Just depends. Oh yeah, that comment started a lot of fights. Don't who descend from Africans? Not no damn Puerto Ricans. Now, yes, Puerto Rican are basically black people, but let's see where did I dated a New York African for 5 years. See, that's something that I can't do as an African. Not that I have anything against them. I just don't like Africans. Like, it's something that happened in public that I don't like about Africans. And then I don't know. I just don't. And then it pisses me off whenever like people, whenever they register you or something, they be like, you African American. Nigga, I'm not African. Let's see, push that through there. Oh, New York Rican. Okay. Push this through. What happened, Ellis? What happened, man? You didn't say it down like us, so I gotta know the story and what happened. Oh, shit, I cannot get this through him. Yeah, it's a lot of like Nigerians and stuff that come around here. A lot of them. You ask one of them where they from, they be like Nigeria, or they be like, what's that other place that a lot of them come from? I can't even think of the name. Yeah, Kenya, and then it's another place that they be coming from. Ethiopia. That's the name of the place. Nah, they not beautiful, nigga. They got a fat ass. That's what they got. It's a difference between being beautiful and just having a plain out fat ass. Like it's something that I know. Like, alright. Let's see. Let me go grab a let me go grab a flathead real quick so I can tighten this bitch up. Do y'all pay for Motor Train? They got some nice shows on there. Motor Train on Demand. Okay, what you about to do in the garage after you get done eating? Oh, okay. So a little minor stuff, basically. All right, so let me see. All right, so got the controller on here on the front. Like I said, it's sitting like that. So, I mean, yes, it's gonna be noticeable, but you know what I mean. It's not really too noticeable. And then when you turn over the back, you got the relay. You got the relay on the back. That's why I put that other type of screw at. As you see, I put the cell tapping right here. I put the other one right here along with the nut to hold that relay on the back of there. And then I'm gonna clean all these wires up. So all these wires just gonna be ran. I'm gonna run them along this channel, along the top channel, and all that. And so yeah, I don't mind working in the winter actually. But when you have a garage and you got a heater, I mean, ain't really that big of a deal. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me 1 minute. Let me know if y'all can still hear me talking on here, or did the stream like totally pause? Oh damn. All right, but all right. So what I think I'm gonna do here, let me run this through here. Kind of get this out the way. Get that out the way, like that. Oh shit. I did not want to do that, but that just happened. All right. What I want to do is I'm gonna see if I can. See, I don't know where these wires stop at. That's the bad thing. And see, when you have a relay, you don't need anything else because this is your safety on your controller. This is your safety on your relays. So I mean, really no need for 3 million relays back here, other than if you just want them. You know what I'm saying? And then the nice part about a relay, you can disconnect it from the main part. So then the body come down here, and then the relay itself stay up there, and make it easier to work with. So we gonna unwrap that like I had it before. Like I said, I never used these. I just crimped some ends on here, make it look nice. All right. So these are two wires coming out of here, and so we have a ground, and we have something else, power, and then one of these key on or something like that. We're gonna make them all on a switch, and then what do you mean by close enough? I'm gonna take some of these just to make everything a little bit easier. a little bit better looking, we're gonna put some of these on here, so we can just forget about all these on here, just like that. And then I'm gonna do this other one, just like that. So we're gonna cut these. Oh, all right. So that look clean. Nice clean install. You never know really what is really for on the front. Then you turn over. You know what I'm saying? You see it running or whatever, but you never really know. So we got these grounds and power. And pull these over here. Pull the ground over here because we don't need that right now. And then we'll go on here and what's going on, box? Been a minute. Alright. So, like I said, we got it looking clean now. Never really know what it's for unless you know what I'm saying, you watch this video. So, we're gonna get this relay hooked up, and I'm gonna either try to hook the relay up for this controller. So if this relay go out, and I'm hoping that this is a heavy enough relay, it is a 40 amp, so it should run it. I'm hoping. Or worst case scenario, if it don't, we're gonna hook something else up on it. But so we're gonna get this all hooked up. We're gonna get this all hooked up on here. So let's see how we're gonna run these other little shiz knots right here. So one thing I like to do to keep up with my wires that I'm gonna need is I like to put a little strand of electrical tape around them, so I know which ones to work with and I know which ones to forget about. Just helps out. So like this basically. It's just whenever I do nitrous wiring, I just do that and it helps me keep up with which ones I'm already gonna need and which ones I might not need, which of these. So we got the computer going right now, and all we're gonna do is just go to the nitrous express page, and we're gonna look up their wiring diagram on this. Let's see, connect. What you been up to, box? See, one of these is for that RPM. Forgot which one it is. Like I said, this thing like has light usage, only 6 passes on it. So, all right. No, I don't want to connect. What the hell? Nitrous Max. Hurry up. Yes, fucker, I know I'm connected. Or no, we don't. Here, I'll go to alright, so we're here on the page, and all we're gonna look for is just the wiring diagram. So we're really gonna look for, let's see what everything do, so I can get kind of familiar with it all. Alright, so the controller ground is a 12 gauge black wire, and we already got those. We already got both of them. And then let's see the power. Let's see, RPM signal should be a gray wire. which we already have a gray wire out, gray wire set. We already had that out. Alright, so that's out already. And then the throttle input and wide open throttle switches connect directly to the signal wire, and that should be a blue wire. So we got the wide open throttle switch, which is blue. Uh, and then vehicle speed sensor. We're not gonna deal with any of that because it's kind of retarded. We need to get a pink and a tan wire out here. So we're gonna look for the pink one. See, there's an orange one. There's a pink one right here. So we got a pink wire out. Should be pink. And then we're gonna get the tan wire just in case. Just in case I end up working a deal out with somebody on getting the second kit of nitrous. We're gonna go and pull that one out there. So I can go back in there. So we basically just gonna hook these up together. Hook that up right there. I'll hook that up. Alright. So we got those hooked up, or those put out. Sensor, 5-volt sensor, optional map sensor. We're not gonna hook up no map sensor, I don't think. Sensor ground wire. This is optional. Map sensor wire. Alright, so I think we got everything that we're gonna need. All these other things are like, say if you installing this on like on a fuel injection setup, those are the other wires that would be needed. Alright, so let's see. One stage ground. What the hell? This is a fucked up ass wiring diagram they got. Alright, so stage 1 retard. Bitch, where the hell the signal wire at? Wide band, we're not gonna do any of that. Wide open throttle switch, we got that. We're not gonna use no wide band wire. All of that would be smart though. Red should be the power. The other one should be the ground. The blue should be the wide open throttle switch or throttle position sensor. Like I said, if you run a fuel injection, that's what you would use. Optional RPM wire, so you can hook it up from one RPM to the other RPM, and then the power wire that goes to accessories. So I think we're gonna hook up that power wire to a accessories. Probably. I'm not sure. Probably. Might hook that up like that. For sure. And then all these other ones, which it's a lot more other ones. Well, let me grab my tan and my pink wire. Let me see my pink tan wire. Those are the wires I'm gonna use, and then these other ones I'm not gonna use. So these other ones are basically just in here, and then that green one, like I said, that's O2 sensor. So if you want to stop shooting nitrous, like say if you were running like a 12 to 1, 13 to 1, fuel air mixture, and it got over that or slightly below that, you could set a range for that, and it will stop spraying nitrous altogether. Now the only bad thing with that is that nitrous is never gonna be stable at a certain uh, wide band or whatever. So I mean that's not really too good of an idea, but if you want to use it, you can. I would not use it at all, personally. So I'm gonna run that through there, and then we're gonna run the primary stuff through there first, and then we're gonna run the secondary stuff through that second. So the stuff I'm gonna be using versus the stuff I'm not gonna be using. Alright, take all this through here. Alrighty, so we're gonna bring all this through here, just like that. Like I said, let's do that now. And we're gonna run the other set through there also. I wish I could just cut them wires, but I can't really. I can probably pin them out or something. See if I could actually unpin them. Can you? Yeah, you can unpin them. So let's actually try unpinning them.
These side panels are tricky because they're all formed one piece. We build them up, body work them, and have to one piece wrap them. One of the key design elements of this entire interior is to make
We
sure
can try that later.
two-tone black and red lines up perfectly across the dash, into the
All right.
door panels, into the rear quarter panels, and into the package tray. These rear panels had some pretty tricky curves, but they turned out awesome. But making these door
There we
panels
go. Put them all through there, just like that. Bring y'all back over here. And let's go ahead and put these on here. Just like that. Just like that. And then let's run these through. The same sleep. Little tip, take some electrical tape, tape them on in, they'll stay together. Let's see. Got everything. White wire, optional VSS, map sensors, and all that. Okay. Why is this thing keep doing this? Is annoying. How far y'all away from being home?
I wear glasses now. Big deal. So do a lot. I see things in a whole different perspective now.
Y'all the soft shell type, huh? Y'all don't eat them hard shell tacos.
We made single panels to this, but the way this handle is designed, I don't know how this is going to fit. Good job.
See, the way we make tacos is like different. Like we don't do basic tacos. It has like a lot of lettuce and all that type of stuff in it. Yeah, that's true. I'm still here. That. Come on, bitch. I really should go get my cutters for this, but Alright, let's do that finally. Let's separate these again for almost get them mixed up. And then we're gonna take this and we're gonna ravel this all up against here. Up at the top. There we go. We're just gonna leave that like that. And now we get to start with the fun part. Start actually wiring up stuff. Get that off of there. And we're gonna push all these still at the same time. Iron is so tedious. But if you want it on, I guess it will be. So that looks pretty good from the front. Probably could have pushed this over some more, but whatever. Look pretty good from the front. Alrighty, so that's all through there. We need to get these straight power and ground. So just sitting like that, it can run up the spine and come on over like that, and then we can run those to straight power and ground like that. So that'll work. So all we're gonna do with this main power wire and that ground wires, we're just gonna run them straight up the middle of this thing, and that's gonna be it. And then I have somewhere where I can hook up that power wire, that ground wire that gotta go all the way to the battery or to the chassis ground. So that should be fun trying to get that up there. What is this blue wire for? See. I'm telling what that big ass blue wire is for. Trans brake input. Let's see. Pink wire provides signal to trigger the timing function. Alright, so that's what we're gonna use that's what that pink wire for. Or this tan wire. That's the pink wire for. This triggers the nitrous timing pull, so I don't have to run an extra switch for that. So that should be fine like that. Let's see, throttle input. That's that blue wire. Let's see, we recommend. See, gray wire, dual black wire. Should we connect to chassis ground as possible to the battery. See, 20 gauge wire. That's power. So we're gonna hook this up to the whatchamacallit. So we're gonna go on and crimp some ends on the hill. That's how we're gonna put that up. I didn't grab the best pliers for crimping, but we're gonna make it work. That's a little bit too thick. Alright, got that crimped on there. I need to go get my other pliers to crimp it on there some more, but actually, let's go grab them real quick. I'll be right back. What's up with that? It's 4 y'all and only 3 likes. Come on now. I don't know who that other person is, but you need to go and like the video, cuz. Alright, this should fit a little bit better than what my other job just did. So we're gonna see. Gotta see. I need some more crimpers. back, got some better crimpers. We're gonna try to get this done this time.
I got it to click in.
Hopefully.
Now I just need a little bit of adjustment.
Let's see. This
See,
will
and
crimp
I'm
like it's
coming and it
supposed to.
buttons it up like this. Maybe he's a pretty big guy, but I'm thinking somewhere right in here is gonna look best. So
It should.
I'm gonna come back right here and
Yeah, it should crimp like it's supposed to now. It should. It should.
take a look at it.
Alright, so we're gonna try it like this. We're gonna cut some off and then try it like that.
To me, but now I need to make sure this line is perfectly straight.
Alright, so let's try it now.
I am happy with the line.
Should work a little bit better now.
We'll pull it off right now and get it patterned out. Get it, make two little stitch lines. Glue it on. But I do gotta make a little clearance line. Recess it. I'm gonna have Nathan do that while I'm sewing it up.
What's going on, boss?
Following a notch all the way across to an eighth of an inch deep. Maybe a little more.
So we're gonna try it now, see how it fit. That should work. That should work.
At first, I don't have to have my pattern exact, but the end results have to be on.
Alright, they ain't coming apart now. Have to right to it work. Alright. So that should work good. And another thing that I think I'm gonna hook up is the trans brake input, and that's the brown wire. I ain't get that out of there. But the brown wire, what it's gonna do is whenever the car engages that wire, it should interrupt the signal on this controller. And what it'll do is it'll turn the controller off from spraying nitrous. So if I'm wide open throttle, it should not spray any nitrous logically. But whenever I let up off of that button, it should go ahead and spray the nitrous. So that's how we're gonna hook that up. And so that'll let me be able to go wide open throttle on the trans brake on the two-step and then not spray nitrous on the motor like that. So that's a good feature to have. So we're gonna keep that like it is and keep on trucking. Keep on plugging and trucking. Or plugging and chugging.
Mason did a good job notching out the lines on the steering wheel.
Right now I'm in the process of wiring up my my maximizer for. The hell? Yeah, I'm in the process of wiring up this thing. Trying to get it all wired up. You see from the front, you know. So yeah, as I was saying before, YouTube decided to go offline. Was on the back here, I'm gonna make this all clean, make it to where you can't see nothing on here. And then my relay right here. My relay gonna plug onto the back of here, so all that's gonna be hooked up on the back, basically. So yeah, so that's what I'm in the process of doing currently. And then I want to run a nice and long power wire, so I'm gonna have this hooked up completely separate from all my nitrous solenoids. So all that won't be intertwined together. All that's gonna be some separate stuff. So yeah. So I wanna have my controller hooked up to a separate switch, my solenoids on a separate switch and all that. So everything is individual. And then if the solenoids are turned off, it should not even want to turn on anything else. So yeah, that's why I hooked it up like that. So to let me be able to test everything out whenever I'm at the track. Let me be able to test out the wide open throttle, the two-step and all that, make sure the solenoids don't activate. So yeah, that's pretty much the point of doing that like that. These are my retard activate wires. So the pink is for stage 1. So we just gonna keep pink out, and we're gonna put brown or tan up. So this tan wire is gonna get put up. This wire ain't going no farther, but just that solenoid or that MSD ignition box, as far as that's gonna go. So yeah. So all this should activate as soon as this thing see wide open throttle. All this stuff should activate right away. So I'm gonna ravel this one up just like that. I do recommend, if you want to run nitrous, to go ahead and buy you a nitrous controller. It can be done without a nitrous controller. It's just way harder to do. So the tan wire is for, let's see, power signal to a trigger to the timing retard function of an ignition box or external retard device. Okay, so we're gonna ravel all this up. Alright, so we're not even gonna use this one. This one pretty much gonna go into retirement, pretty much. So let's grab some more zip ties. There goes some. There goes some. There goes some. Some more. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna use a black wire on this one. And another thing I would recommend is, if you don't, or if you can't find the Maximizer 4 software, try contacting them. Usually they'll send you the link. But I found the up-to-date software. Just looked it up and found it. So, yeah. Like I said, they do have a new Maximizer 5 out, so that's kind of their main focus now. Is a newer one. Of course, they want you to go buy the newer one, so they don't. They try to make it harder to get the updates, but if you know people, you can get them. Alright, so this gray wire is for, let's see, gray. Gray is RPM input. So this, we're gonna use, this should be going no farther than that, it should be going no farther than the ignition system on there. So we're just gonna hook this up to that. That's how we're gonna hook that up. So I ain't really worried about this right now. So I'm gonna ravel this up also, so I can kind of reach it when I need it. Alright. So that's gooch. Alright.
So this is our auto win plan. We're doing 80 by 100. That's 8,000 square feet. So I need you to call and get us 80 by 100. It's time for the Salt Lake Auto Ram, and that's big time for me. What do we usually do, like 40 by 100?
Alright, so what is this blue wire now? Blue wire is wide open throttle. And put, just put this part right here. This will be nowhere near me. So, what is this wide open throttle switch? I'm gonna extend this out right there where it is. So hit that on there, right there. Let's see. Throttle switch.
Set that up some noise.
Yep, fixing it for the Elko.
not
Fixing it
exactly
for the El
a
Camino.
photo display for the Cadillac. I'd rather go through a little bit more trouble and make it super nice. They're gonna see our booth and they're gonna say this should be a flat tire with all the else on the better than that. Take the easy way out of everything, we'll never grow. We'll never learn. Yeah, but we never take the easy way out of anything. So why don't we just try it? Dave wants me to get 17 cars ready for Autorama, and all he's gonna do is work on displays. Whatever. I don't think that it's impossible, but I think that that's like a dump truck worth of work. Like one of those big ones with the huge tires that are way bigger than like, oh my god, these are huge tires. Huge man disappears like a manly dump truck. This show's a big deal for new design. This might generate some new clients, but definitely everybody's watching this and we're great. We've done a lot of things that nobody ever thought would be possible to pull off. We go big or don't go at all. We always over the fetch
That's on there.
something on Friday.
So this is the wide open throttle switch.
Why make this theory so we do it? Autorama is always a big show for us. There's always
So
a
we're gonna have an
chance for
RPM switch, wide open throttle switch. I need to get that trans brake wire hooked up.
I guess we have no choice. Dave's the boss. High fives.
Alright, so that's this other wire I just did. And we're gonna do that trans brake in a black wire so I can tell it apart and everything goes. So let's see, let's find that brown wire, which is this one. So I'm gonna chop this mook. Oh, you know what? Is that the brown wire? Yep. Yeah, how did the Riffy do LS? She wasn't cutting off or nothing today. What's this? So it's starting up and all that, right? I would assume. Just put some gas in the ass and go. That's a lot of miles. And you ain't even had it a year. That's a lot of miles.
Colors we use, there's golden brown, woody brown, which is a reddish brown, and James brown, which is just kick-ass brown. Let's simply take a big 2-inch brush, sloppily put some paint.
There's a lot of miles.
Pretty use waterborne base coats.
But then you also gotta consider, and you've been like driving on like your little side gig on the weekend.
Kind of air out. The technique I've developed for using background with the burl is just simply by smudging it around with my gloves. Filling in the background with a little bit of airbrush using James Brown brown really makes this thing start to get a lot of depth and really look good. Looks a little bit deeper, but it's still very one-dimensional. The next couple of tricks here, we really start to
So 60 miles one way, 60 miles the other way.
And it is a real wood grain, but what's nice is it's all smooth and it can be paired over and it looks perfect.
It's a lot of damn miles.
Best way to describe this Cadillac, it's clean, it's classy, it's kitted. All right, Kev, let's take a look at this thing. Kev and I are going to go over a couple last details on this Cadillac, make sure it's perfect.
Yeah, I go outside and show y'all
Kev, if we
the
would
new
pull this
truck.
up, let us bring this thing back around here. I'm
Bro,
stoked.
the type of technology
So
that's
that's
out
what we're
now,
gonna do.
like I can literally start
We're
that
gonna
truck
go
from my
ahead and just
phone,
look
bro.
at this thing. Let's just
That's
double check
crazy.
everything, make sure it's tight. He's been driving this, right? Yeah, he's been driving
That
it.
truck got its own phone number in it. Like, that's crazy, man.
Just perfectly down because you know
That's crazy.
we just like to nitpick little dust areas. Well, we have a car that's nice. They don't look for what's right. They look to find. We do really well at these indoor shows because we take the time to make sure that all the details are perfect. The seats look like they might need to be steamed just a little bit. I'll get with Justin and take care of that.
Whatchamacallem, LS, we used to go to Louisiana like every single weekend, bro. Every weekend.
I'll talk to Justin and get the paint in.
Like in the O2, every weekend we used to blaze down there because of my auntie. We used to go down there every single weekend, bro. And you know, some ways are like faster and shorter, but some other ways are like long as hell. Like if you go 10 way and then jump up to go to Grambling, that's a long ass way. Instead of you just taking 59, which is not a new 69. So yeah, go through Lufkin and all them, Nacogdoches and all them. What part your people from, boss? All right, so we got that on there. So I think we can put a zip tie around all this and let this sit like that, just like that. Yo, low key, me and boss found out that we related. See, that's funny because a lot of my people from Mansfield. That's real funny. And then my like all my grandmas, like all of my grandmas, whether they on my mama's side or my daddy's side, they were born in New Orleans. Yeah, I'll be coming through there. Yep, I come all through there. Bro, we be getting around. Like now we ain't really been doing nothing, but the weekend after next we plan on going to Louisiana. I'm gonna do a live stream riding down there. Bro, we be getting around. Probably gonna take the new truck or something. I don't know. This weekend we're gonna be in the O2 because they gotta go pick up my rear end and all that. So you live in Texas then? 59. Okay. I was gonna try to go over there to that Conroe swap meet. I don't know though. That's kind of far fetched for me. I was gonna come up there to God damn me, where was that place at? Let's see here. Nope, I don't wanna go there. Tyler, Texas ain't nothing but a little hop and skip for me. Keller, Texas. I was gonna come pick that one up. I'm not sure though. Right outside of Conroe. That's the 8.2. That's the 8.2. So I don't know. It kind of just depends. If I come up there and get that the 8.5, it's gonna be around noonish when I get up there. God damn. There we go. Just gonna pin that down. Pick up back up so I keep falling. Alright, like that. And then we gonna trim this side. Or we're gonna go a little bit farther. We're just gonna trim this side for right now. LS, it's a good idea for you if you decide to go under the squeeze one day. You got the same exact panel inside your car. It might be a computer sitting inside of it though. But just pull the computer out and then... Oh shit. Wilson, you got Jones, um some other people, I can't remember their name. Wilson, Jones, whole bunch of other people. I can't even remember their name. Like it's like, you know what I mean, like whenever you have so many people, like some people you just never get to meet unless you like go to their family reunion. Goddamn me, sometimes they act like they're a totally different family for you. Who you can to that's Wilson? There we go. Get that all chopped out. Yeah, who is your yeah. Like, do you know their first name or whatever? You know their first name, I bet you I probably know who that is. I got a whole bunch of family up there in the Carolinas too. North Carolina, South Carolina. That's why I was at this summer at Myrtle Beach. My only complaint with Myrtle Beach though is that it rained like every day. Got a little beach house up there, but it rained every single day, bro. That's so annoying. You be thinking you gonna get outside and go do something early in the morning, it start raining. You wanna go out there and start fishing early in the morning, it's raining. Shit. You know, not to like really get into politics or whatever, or however you would consider that, because I know some people gonna take it the wrong way, but to be honest, bro, I know the people was probably scared, but they could have probably got out of there if they were like us nowadays. That's why I always ask LS where his people from. LS say most of his people from New Orleans. I got some people that live in Fourth Ward down there in New Orleans. That's about it though. New Fourth Ward, the other side of that of the river down there, and then some other places my people live at down there. Let's see. Stage one retard, and then the gray wire is the stage one retard. Gray wire is the RPM input. Yeah, it's some crazy people down there in New Orleans. Like it's a different type of hood. Like you got hood and then you got hood. So, they're down there. And then let's see. Put these right here. Bro, I don't deal with all that voodoo shit. I don't really go down there in the swamp unless I'm with my cousins. That's the only way I'm gonna go down there. That swamp, they can have that. I don't want no parts of it. And you tell me all the stories in the world, I'm still not gonna go. What's going on, Dwayne? Or is it? No, that's 3T. 3T squad in this mug. Bro, I don't deal with all that voodoo bullshit. One of them whatchamacallit women was coming down there. We was on Bourbon Street. Bro, one of them women came up to me. I was like, I'm gone. I went back to the hotel. Little old nitrous controller. Doing a nice little clean install on it. Why, the Nini a part of that? Bro, don't tell me the Nini a part of that. Don't tell me they got the Nini, bro. Hell no. Fucking dollhouse in her house, nigga. The fuck? Three to 4 feet tall, nigga? Hell no. Count my ass out that bitch. I ain't going over there. These gonna be so hard to crimp. Oh shit. Stab the fuck out of myself. Let's see. Or 406 El Camino. Small block 406. I guess LS over there cooking or something. That man ain't saying nothing in a while. Hell yeah, LS on them tacos over there tearing them bitches up. Yeah, this is Cooking with LS. Welcome back to Sunday's night uh episode. Glass. And they're gonna start his own little playlist called Cooking with LS. I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be called Cooking on Sundays with LS Chevy Rider. I was gonna go out there for deer season, but know how that go. LS, what you cooking? Beef tacos or what?
TrueCar is great for finding new cars. You're smart. You already knew that. It's also great for finding the perfect used car.
Now come on now, 7 of y'all niggas in here and only 3 of y'all didn't like this bitch. Damn, that bitch sexy. Alright. Let's get another one on now. Alright, so that's fine. That is. After this, after I clean up this some more, I'm gonna go sit this inside the car and start on some of the wiring. Start on wiring in some of the stuff in the car. See, I just need to check what that gray wire was for. That was that tack input wire. So I'm gonna run all that up there through the top for that tack input wire. So I'll hook this up to the tack. And then the paint wall was for the timing retard, so we're gonna hook that up also. And that should hook up pretty easy. Alright, and then the blue wire was for the, what was it for? Blue wire, throttle, water throttle, switch. It's gonna be ran outside the car. So this can hook up out here. And another little tip, if you plan on doing this, don't go with the same exact gauge wire if you can help it. Try to go with something a little bit thicker. Same gauge wire really isn't too good of an idea, especially when you extending the wire. Definitely want something way thicker, especially on your nitrous solenoids too, because you will burn them solenoids up. Or you gonna burn that wire up. I mean, Uh, let's get one on there. Another thing, you could also put your factory LS computer in here. All right. So then we're gonna put another one right there, and that should be good. Go sit in the car and see how it looks. Let's clip these ends. I'll save that for them. All right, so we're about to cut these. All right, and then black wire is the timing retard or the activation. All right, so this is the deactivation on here. So how we're gonna do it is cut some more. Cut some more in here. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Alright, almost done with the finished product. Um, so for the most part, this is the finished product. I just need to make sure that big old, I don't know what the big blue wire is for, so I'm gonna scroll through this some more. Uh, let's see. Do not do that. Enter better tune information. Using trigger from coil. Correct AFR ramp setting. All right, so we just gonna loop this one up because apparently I don't go nothing. So we just gonna loop this one up. Not really too sure what this go to. And this definitely ain't no 20 gauge wire. So all right, there y'all go. Nice clean install. Flip it over to the back. Got all the wiring. You got the wires there out to the side right there. That's a nice little easy clean install. And you never even know that's what this is for. But we got one more thing to run. One more thing to run. See. See. Connect this up right here. See. Do you consider the L code to be a car or truck. Um, for me, it's both. It's a car and a truck. You know, I say what GM said it is, a car and a truck. But for me, it's more so a car than anything because I'm not really using the truck duties of it. So for me, it's more of a car than anything. You know what I'm saying? Because you can drive it as a car. You can set it up to ride like a car. You can set it up to get the same gas mileage as a car, and you could still haul stuff in the bed if you ever need to. So yeah, that's why I say that. For me, it's gonna be more so of a car. So yeah, but it's both to me. It's not one or the other. And then again, it's more so the older guys who argue about it for whatever reason. I guess Grandpa Jody was brought up that it's a car or something. Who knows? But yeah, that's what it is to me. Heck yeah, that bed come in handy. Hauled a 5'3" home with a 80 with a 60E behind it before. That's why I took the small block out of it. Had a 5'3" in the bed, hauling it home. So I mean, you know, it serves as both. It serves its purpose. But I'm gonna end up having some more G bodies later on. I want to get that Monte Carlo SS at some point. Bro, them Honda trucks is ugly as hell. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I seen one of them moves going down the hallway. I was like, what the freak? Alright, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and then we're gonna keep this in the house for now. Time being, we're gonna keep this in the house because it's getting dark out there and I need to go lock my car up. Let that shit I don't think we need anything out of here for now. And that's gonna sit right here when I reinstall it. So for the meantime and in between time, I'll show y'all the new truck. I think I better get out a full effect or anything. I like the key to it, but I can still unlock it from my phone nevertheless. So let's do the dual app thing. Let's see. If it cut me out here, y'all excuse it because I'm trying to do two different things at one time. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. I'll hit y'all back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. So, app this. I don't think this Chevrolet app stay open and dual. Well, yeah, it do. Alright, cool. Oh. Might have to go grab the key for this mook. Let me try something one more time, y'all. Alright, y'all. So this the new mook right here. I'm gonna have to go back inside the house, go get the key. But I just started up from my phone and unlocked it from my phone. Basically, I don't know why the hell that's like that. But I'm gonna let some more of y'all join. Let me know if y'all still in here. I can't see jack shit in here with that. Yeah, though, man. It's nice. Yeah, though. So I'm gonna go grab the key so I can do a full in-depth tour of this move. Cause right now, this ain't working. Got the key. All right. We got full. Hold on. I really need to join back in here. But anyways, anyways, this is the new Mook. A lot of new stuff on this truck. This truck was totally refined. To be quite honest with you, GM, this is probably one of the better trucks that they've ever built. To be quite honest with you, you know what I'm saying. You got an upper locking. The glove box don't lock on here. So if it's something that you need it to be important, you can set it up here like phones, wallets, cash, lock it. You know what I'm saying? They can't get in there, but you can still access that. Um, so if a cop pull you over, you know what I'm saying? You want to reach over there, reach in your pocket, just reach down here, get it. Or you can reach up here and get it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want a cop to shoot your blood ass. And then they got this. So nice little setup right there. You know what I'm saying? Um, rear seat room is a lot. Let me turn my light on here. The guts that they put inside this truck, man, like no other. So actually, I'm gonna set up another live. This live getting dead.